The Parramatta side, the early part of the season when the Eels were doing it tough, the conventional thinking was, well, their draw was tough. Wait until they get past the first 5 weeks. Well, we're into round 11 now. Stay within touch of the top 8 against a team that is going very nicely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a must-win for the Parramatta side. Came into the competition after grand final last year against the Penrith side. No Mitch Moses now. They've lost 4 of their last 5 without Moses. All eyes on Josh Hodgson tonight. The former Raiders captain, Jake Arthur, who comes into the side.
Big crowd here. They want to see this team in action. Well, it doesn't take much to light his fuse. We're off and running. Super Saturday here on Fox League. And it's the Raiders.
Contact, yeah.
With Josh Papali'i, first to hit it up. And just happy to take the tackle here. Been in the starting side the last month. That's a play the ball which results in a penalty. Look at the big smile on Big Red's face.
To playing at this level, at a competitive level as he throws it over.
So Canberra inch out to an early lead, 2 points to 0. So here's Barlow. Oh, yeah, got him, Corey. It was not malicious, obviously, but just a touch off. Hopgood playing it. Greg again, powering to the 10. Good start of the game for him, and now Parramatta a chance to level.
I know he falls into it, but he hit him in the head.
Another high tackle. But this will tie us up, and it is 2 points all in the capital. 14 minutes gone. Arthur, he tried to fool them with his eyes, and then the ball flies out of the hands of Davey.
Gee, that's a good shot there. Hold on, things getting a little heated here. Horsburgh and Madison.
I think he's thrown one. Madison straight into it. He's been on for 2 minutes.
He started it.
But I think Horsburgh will go to the bin.
It does seem that way.
Henry's going to you for what Ryan did first, right? You've thrown a punch, so you got the bin. Off you go.
So only Corey.
That's mandatory. You got the penalty.
Punches thrown here. We might be losing some players. Yeah, we had an open hand slap from the Warriors last week. Get a young player sent to the bin, so...
Here we go.
Hopgood.
Time release! Hold, wait!
3 tackles left. McIntyre. Whitehead holds on. Salor there as well. Try line just in front of them. Madison the decoy. Arthur. Oh, he's had a couple of goes near the try line now. This is a big last play. Big last play with Horsburgh still waiting. The kick from Madison. That's rebounded. That's a try! It's Hopgood. It's a Parramatta 4-pointer. And it's the Eels who crack the Raiders just before Horsburgh returns.
In the sin bin and just opening the space. Whitehead lunged with the leg. And Seb Chris, who you can see there, came from the other side of the ruck. He almost gets there. They get the ricochet off the post pad. And it's Jermaine Hopgood, who has been outstanding again tonight. One of the buys of the season. And a bit of luck going the way of Parramatta with the ricochet off the post pad.
So Gutherson makes it an 8 points to 2 scoreline. Down to you, Jake Duke.
Well, the fact that he lands on the back of the legs, and the referees have, seen a number of angles that have been enough to tell the referee in his earpiece that it's a hip drop, but yet he doesn't go to the sin bin. How do the fans, the Brisbane fans sitting at home tonight...
Hello to Patrick Carrigan watching on.
It's madness.
35 metres out. Here's White getting it on to Chris, holding it up. He had Croker waiting on the outside. That's only tackle 3. He's Young. Great offloader, Young. Whiten with the floater. Hopawati! Now he's close. He's tangled up. It looks like a try. Gutherson's efforts to no avail. Hopawati with strength. And the Raiders hit back just before the break.
And there he is with Young just scheming through the middle of the field, and Whiten a beautiful pass, great vision. Does he get it down? Great body check there. Great effort from Clint Gutherson to save the try. Nice offload from Young. There's White over the top. Beautiful ball. And he accelerates. He absorbs the collision. Does he get it down? Look at this left hand.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Beautiful. Great work and great reward for Albert Opawati.
Gutherson through the kitchen sink at him.
At critical points of his development, and he's blossoming. Great strike here from Jared Croker.
It's 8 points all. It's tight, it's tough. It's rip and tear. It's 8 points all, the Raiders and the Eels. So Jamal Fogarty gets us underway. Big second half on Super Saturday. Raiders looking for 5 in a row. Parramatta, they need to get wins on the board. Manufactured a try off a Madison kick. Arthur has been taking the line on at close range. That's a good run from Salwa. 30-metre line just ahead of him. Horsburgh, early ball. Fogarty, Whiten. Chris holding it out. Mackin comes here for Young. Happy just to tuck it under the arm and make it at the 10. Madison in no hurry to get off. Fogarty back inside Horsburgh. Wouldn't he love this? Oh, close.
Madison got him.
Madison peels off. No drama. Starling nurses it. Young has scored again. It's Hudson Young. No forward in the game scores tries like Hudson Young. Raiders in front.
It's a beautifully weighted kick. Come on the back of a great play the ball from Corey Horsburgh, who went so close, and then Starling just getting it in behind McIntyre and Davey. And Hudson Young, what a season he's starting to put together for the Raiders. Boy, he must have gone close to that World Cup squad last year. Had a breakout season for the Raiders. And on the left edge, again this year, he finds another try, Hudson Young.
And it's Canberra 14, Parramatta 8. Down to you on the sideline, Jake Drew. Starling for Horsburgh. Horsburgh's going to rip in. Straight into Hopgood. Gutherson takes a third to put Horsburgh down once and for all. Big moment of the game, this. Back inside, Gula again. McIntyre making sure there's no chance of an offload. Out it goes for Whiten. Keeps it going. They want 6 more tackles, but no hand on the ball, according to Grant Atkins. Whiten. A little extravagant that pass as Salor is wrapped up with 1 tackle left. Fogarty again along the ground, the wet surface. No one for Parramatta's there. Sebastian Chris scores, and the grubber does it again. 2 tries in 6 minutes. Raiders, awesome start to the second half.
This was the run from Timacor downfield. Beat 5 or 6 would-be Parramatta defenders. Some pretty feeble defence there from the Eels. And on the back of it, it's Fogarty who looks, takes his time. And it was Gutherson that was caught out of position, and Sebastian Chris came flying out of nowhere, sitting on the inside of Jamal Fogarty. There you see Gutherson and the Raiders. Well, a try just before half-time, and now back-to-back tries just after half-time.
23 years of age and getting better by the week. Croker makes it Canberra 20, Parramatta 8. He brushes by Starling. Hopawati with the chase. Now the kick. It's away from Brown. Brown steadies, takes it. Brilliant stuff. Still going. This is tackle 1. And now he'll just take the tackle. That's the turnaround they were craving. Can they take advantage? It is Cartwright. On it goes. Simonson's in. They're back, the Eels.
And Bailey Simonson, nice work there from Hands. Well, he just goes into the space. He can't believe it. Simonson, he just falls over.
They go to the air. This time towards the Dunster side. Bodies collide. Penalty Canberra.
Oh, there's a long way to go. I think there's a lot of footy to be played in this next 15
Feels like
minutes.
it doesn't. He's got it. 22 points to 12. Oh, Gutherson took a tumble there.
Checking it.
They're going to look at this to make sure Young didn't get it down.
Case got no try.
Might as well have a quick look.
No try.
But that was an instant call.
Whether it's lost or whether it's taken in the act of scoring.
Love this play. He does it well, Starling with Hudson Young. They're starting to develop a really nice combination now. He's tough to stop from there. He spins out of the tackle of Davey. Yeah, the ball comes free. There's no
Hudson
doubt.
Young loses possession of the ball over the goal line. We have a decision.
You can't say that's stripped. That's a clear knock on.
Come on, man. You're right there.
So that should be a 20-metre tap, and it is. So an extra tackle.
6 again. Hand on ball.
There's just the second set restart of the night. He's been patient both ways, Grant Atkins. Arthur. The pass for Davey. Well, is now the time for Jake Arthur. As it comes down to Gutherson.
Jamala! Wait, come on. Go 3.
Bowler. Close enough if good enough here, the Eels. 2 tackles left.
Together! Square line, hold!
They've hardly had it down this end the second half. Brown on the run. Beautiful floating pass. It takes forever to get to Sevo, but he gets there. What a tackle! Sebastian Chris!
I think he gets it down.
I think he does too. It is a game effort, but it's the strength of Sevo. Hang on. Micah Sevo makes it a 6-point game.
Oh.
Well, that's gone
Little
back.
touch there.
Well, it's gone back, hasn't it, Vic?
A little touch there from Simonson. Sevo did great. There was a tremendous effort from Sebastian Chris to try and hold up a rampaging Mike Sevo.
That's great footy. Nothing Sebastian Chris did wrong there. Well, it's off his hands, but it's clearly gone backwards, hasn't it? Sevo did well to stay in too.
Yeah, you thought for a moment he was going to hold him up, and then he gets the ball
That's
down.
a great put down. 22-16 as we just wait for this to be confirmed.
Oh, that's a beauty.
It's a great looking kick. It's a goal. It's 22-18. Another chance for Canberra to all but finish the Eels off. Another good run from Gula.
Yeah.
Fogarty to Tarpany, the quick hands. Whiten getting it on. Croker. Penasini, ball and all.
Stand up. Stand up. Go 3.
Young.
In off the shoulder.
Enormous second half from him. Starling took a little peek down the short side, popping it back in now for Papali'i.
Forward you go. Hold.
Fogarty to the air this time towards Sevo and Rapana. Batting it back.
Nice.
Sensational. Timoko scores the try. Ricky shows his delight, and it looks like it's the Raiders' night.
Up against Sevo, and Fogarty again gets the kick pinpoint, and it becomes a one-on-one battle, and he times it perfectly. Rapana comes off the palm of his hands, and a little bit of luck going the way of the Raiders. Timoko.
What a catch.
Boy, what a night he's had, Matt Timoko. Almost 200 metres again carrying the footy. And he picks up what's a very, very important try in terms of the Raiders season. Could it be 6 straight wins?
Croker doesn't... Oh, hits the post. Now that penalty goal that took them from 8 to 10 is quite handy. They have at times rattled the Eels with their physicality, haven't they?
They have. Yeah, they've belted them, to be honest.
They stand and applaud the Canberra Raiders. They continue to rise.